look if like wants to, but no, it doesn't want to. Okay, so there's a complete separation here, and so the top layer is going to be, in this case, toluene, and the bottom layer is going to be water. With this said, the bottom part, so in this case, water would be more dense because it's in the lower part than the toluene. Toluene would be less dense. Let's look at a second one. So toluene is not soluble in water. Now let's check cyclohexane. And if you notice, there is no layer here. So that means that toluene is soluble in cyclohexane. And let's check for ethyl alcohol. And it seems like it is. Ethyl alcohol is soluble in toluene. Let me add some more just in case. Oh, it looks to be miscible. Add some more just in case, right? Add some more alcohol. And let's find out. Yeah, look, it feels like it's doesn't want to in there, creating some sort of a, can you see it? Hopefully. Feels like it wants to, but it doesn't. There is no clear separation. There's no two layers here, so ethyl alcohol dissolves toluene. And then we go to the next one. And so here we get salt and the amount of salt. And again, we have some salt at the bottom, a little bit of salt, but it's still dissolved in it. Like I said, we probably have a supersaturated solution in here where you have the leftover salt at the bottom or the leftover solid, but it seemed to did dissolve because I did add quite a bit of that solid in there. And let's add a little bit more water and maybe it will dissolve it. And so the solid did, the unknown solid did dissolve in that one. And then here in cyclohexane, not at all whatsoever. Oh no, we still have some in there, but it doesn't want to, no. Seems like my solid is still at the base. It didn't have as an effect as it did for this one. This one, if you notice the solutions, this one's cloudier with the water, and this one is still clear, and the base of it still remains a little bit of the solid. So we would say cyclohexane and the unknown solid for these would not dissolve. And then for ethanol and the salt, or the unknown solid, maybe if we add some more here, let's find out. Let's find out here. No, it doesn't seem like it wants to. There you go. We'll wait a little longer and we'll come back to it, but it doesn't seem like it. And then the last one, the unknown solid, I'm sorry, the unknown liquid with water. And if you notice here, there are two layers. Just trying to figure out where the layers are. But if you look at the base, the layer is at the base. And here we have some water. Let's add some more water. And so, okay, now we know for sure where the water is. So if you notice, there's a layer here at the bottom. It's kind of like a little glob. And then we have the big layer of water. So that means that whatever liquid this is also non-soluble in water. But if you notice, it's at the base. So that means that this one is more dense than water. Okay, so whatever the unknown liquid is, it's not soluble in water. For cyclohexane and the unknown liquid, there are no two layers, so that means that the unknown liquid is soluble in cyclohexane. And then lastly, the unknown liquid in ethanol is also soluble in and whatever this liquid is, okay? And so those are the solubilities. We'll come back to it just to double check, see if something did change or not in about 15 minutes, okay? While we're waiting, we're gonna work on the density of a solid, and then we'll also work on the density of the unknown liquid, okay? So once we figured out their solubilities of these two, we're gonna compare them to what we know, and we're gonna determine the possibilities of these based on solubility property and also the density, their densities based on insoluble solvents, okay? All right, we'll come back.